Alright, sick. We've got CD in chat, which lets me know that I think we're good. Alright, awesome. Okay, I think we're all set up. As long as CD can hear me. As long as my audio is going through. Alright. I'm gonna do something a little uncharacteristic of me. Which is immediately use the teleporter and start playing the game. I know. Crazy. Ooh, we should maybe start with Monad Door. Yeah, let's start with Monad Door, but I'm going to need to heal up to do that first. Let me go take care of that real quick. The Koromaru is actually kind of low on SP, so we'll probably need to switch Koromaru out for someone else. Okay, that's fine. I'd give a normal, but I'm too close to okay. Saved by the bell. Woo! Saved by the bell. I shouldn't have asked, now that I think about it. I should not have asked. I should have known someone was going to try and pull that immediately. What we're probably going to do at this point is switch Koromaru out and switch Yukari in, I think. No, Yukari's low on SP already anyways. Who's not low on SP? Fucking Shinjiro, of course. Alright, we'll switch Mitsuru in then, because she's still got a little bit of SP left. So that'll give us Ice, Fire... Suny can cover electric and wind, and I guess will cover physical. Orphan team comp? Absolutely not. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson hard on that one. And then we're gonna have Aegis come in and take care of the healing. On Mitsuru, do this on Junpei, and... then we'll do a Lifestone on Suny. Mitsuru. I guess there we go. Okay, yeah. Let's get right to it. We'll start with that Monad Door, and then we'll keep doing a little bit of grinding after that. Though, to be honest, we're looking pretty low on SP on just about everyone at this point, other than people who are, like, primarily physical attackers. We could switch Akihiko in for a little bit, but to be honest, I'm not sure we're going to get a ton out of doing more grinding. That being said, I am going to at least exhaust what I have SP-wise right now. Then we will... okay. The reason that I'm...
Perhaps you could adjust your lineup to target the enemy's weaknesses on the current floor.
That's crazy, Fuka. Anyways, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so the reason that I am, like, locking the fuck in on this right now is because, the way these streams lined up was not ideal. And what we're going to end up having to do is all in a single session, we're going to have to finish this Tartarus session, do a couple days worth of social linking, and then do the next major story event, the next major full moon operation. So just due to some unfortunate aspects of how this was all planned out, we got a lot to get done tonight. And as such, I have made an effort to be a little less slow. Which means that I will be doing my opening remarks as we do some grinding.
Let's do this.
Alright. So now that we are in this fight... Yeah. Hate it when I have to do that. Son of a bitch, are you serious? Oh, fuck. Shadow Dice rolls 2. What the hell am I weak to that would be causing that? persona stats. It is either fire or dark. I don't quite know what it was specifically. But because of that, I'm gonna switch to a different persona, mayhaps. We were really pushing that. We should not have done that. We should not have done that. We should have just taken the L and used a different stream title. That would have made that whole thing more pleasant. But in a way, I'm still glad that we got to that point, because good lord, that was a fire scene. That was a fire scene. Good lord, Thoth has a lot of magic. Fuck it. Thoth time. Oh, that's so not worth. Let's just toss out some Zeo. Shit, why not? A child died and you're laughing? I mean...
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
You're not wrong. I'm not laughing at the dead.
The strong one. Be on your guard.
I'll go with.
Fuck it, why not? Okay. Matarunda, fuck, god damn.
I'm ready.
Alright,
Go for it.
I think you just absolutely despise children. First orphans and now this, damn. Yeah, I'm just a children hater or something. This is how I'm going to cancel you. My time in the sun is over, y'all. Wow, that Matarunda was fucked us up. Mamudun? Fuck that, bro.
Your attack powers decline.
Everyone's attack powers decline! That's how you get him, CD. That's how you get him. I'm actually definitely gonna use this.
You're my friends.
Speaking of that, the legendary line.
Scan on this enemy?
I'm kind of scared because I'm not sure I remember which one you're talking about.
You hit a weakness.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Detected. Your attack power's been reduced.
I remember that one now. I remember that one. Thank you for taking that grossly out of context. I appreciate it. Damn, needed cancellation. My days in the sun are numbered. Assault dive. Why are you weak to nothing? Weak to nothing! Honestly, cruel attack might work well here. Nice, check that.
Nice, I guess that hit their vitals.
It would have been actually funnier, CD, this bit that you're doing right now, if I had used my original stream title for tonight. The one that I'm using right now was not the original one I came up with, because I realized the original one I came up with would be even better if I waited just a little bit longer. Block? Fuck you. So the stream title I came up with tonight will instead be used for the next full moon operation. Pumpkin has already seen it, and has given the, It's a good one, I'll let you know that. It's also perhaps the most devastating stream title I've ever written. It'll be insane, y'all. It'll be actually insane. Well, I'm really confused as to if this thing next to us is weak to anything at this point.
This should work.
We're gonna toss out a... Who knows? Maybe I'm overselling it a little bit. It'll be rough though, CD. It will be rough.
I'm using this.
Curse paper. Miss. Fuck you.
Senpai, your attack power's been lowered.
Everyone's attack power has been lowered.
This is my cue.
Oh, I know.
Were you trying to get this? Agus has taken heavy damage.
Oh, it's so much worse than the Fatherless Trackstar one. It's actually so much worse.
I'll go with.
I'm not fucking around, CD, when I say that. Oh, I haven't gone over stream schedule yet. Oops. Oops. Why are these enemies so irritating? It's the attack debuffs that are really getting me
You had a
right now.
weakness. Senpai detected. You're hurt. Do you have any healing?
For Hanukkah's route?
Okay, now what?
You're right, we did do that. This one still might be worse. This one still might be worse.
Could I scan on this enemy? I've already scanned this one. Could I scan on this enemy? I've already
Oh, it
scanned
is
this
weak to
one.
dark. The fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Aga gem, get this bitch down. I forgot about the is someone cooking bacon two-parter.
Like fish in a barrel. Ammunition.
Anyways, stream schedule. I will see you all tomorrow for a wee bit of a D&D. At least I'm pretty sure at this point that will be going forward. So we've got that planned for tomorrow. And then
It is time.
at this point, I'm mostly certain that I will be doing Celeste on Thursday this week. Oh shit. Shit.
Can anyone help? Your attack power's been reduced.
Nice, CD. Yeah, at this point, I'm mostly certain we'll be doing Celeste on Thursday, In Stars and Time on Friday, and then Persona a week from today. I love that.
Never mind.
Oh, incredible. Incredible. Oh, it just died.
Enemies defeated.
I actually was not expecting that. Rip Junpei is not going to get EXP from that. That's really unfortunate. Okay, it wasn't that much EXP. Continue. We're good to go. I will need to probably regen. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aegis is now low on SP, which I was not expecting to happen to Aegis of all people. And we are gonna need to re-up some more. Yeah. I need to re-up some more there. Champion Glove. Shame Akihiko's not here for that. Alright. We should be able to, we should be able to make a bigger dent in this. Oh my god, another fucker dice. Another dice fucker.
Powerful enemy.
Alright, once we get out of this area right here, I have some music tangents, by the way, CD. Should be fun. Maybe a school rant or two. Inflicted with the stress. God fucking damn it.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
What to
Heavy ice damage. Also, crazy thing to say in Twitch chat, by the way, CD. Like, I was just looking at that again. Crazy shit to say in Twitch chat. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but I feel like it's gonna be light this time. No, apparently not. That's a shame. Harukaja. Fuck no! Does distress make you not able to use Super Summon? What the fuck? Anyways.
What's the plan?
Or not. I don't know. That was weird.
Let's go. This guy's the last of them.
One enemy eliminated.
So in Yu Yu Hakusho, there's this fake out death from a main character that I've always loved. It's a mulberry is a tree, Kuwabara is a man, and I'll prove it. We all have to die when our time comes, but if we do our duty, we don't have regrets. Peak, CD. Actual peak. I love that. Fuck you. Damn. Alright, we should really just finish this thing off. We are, even though it would be more efficient to, I've heard Yu Yu Hakusho is peak. I actually do want to get around to it at some point. I just haven't had the opportunity yet.
What's the plan here? Persona!
Yeah.
The enemy.
Way to go, senpai.
Here we come! Now
Can't stop me now.
Corner shot should do the trick here, I think. Yeah, there we go.
We did it.
That about does it. No shadows detected.
Continue. Okay. Alright, how do I want to do the healing here? You're not... Oh no, that kind of did the trick right there. That'll do that should do. Memoir. Hold on. The true nature of the shadow has come to light. In line with excavated historical documents, their origin will bring the world to its end. This has become readily apparent. The project should be stopped. It may already be. Sick! Persona. Persona. What the fuck am I looking at right now? Moving on. Oh, weird. Double dies. I'm ready.
All right.
Follow my lead.
3 enemies.
Fuck, Herculean strike right off the bat? Fucking hell, dude. Jesus.
I'm ready. This will do the trick.
Oh, what the
Ice
flip?
doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh, it's the same type of book as last time. Which we never found out the weakness to, though we know this one's weak to dark. We could try... Bufu on the middle one. Okay. Ooh. That being said,
Your attack power's been reduced.
Can't
that's
stop
fucking... Oh my god.
What's next?
Fire. Okay. Good lord, that attack power bullshit is irritating.
Summoning.
What we should actually probably do is toss out another one of these.
This will be effective.
And I should maybe buy some more of these too.
Junpei-kun, your attack power's fallen.
I'm aware. I'm aware, Fuka. I know it has. I really would love to do that, but at the same time I know I shouldn't. So what we're gonna do is toss one of these out. Because I know block in the back.
I'm still setting
Okay.
up. It'll take a little more time.
Still don't know what that one's weak to. We haven't checked Garu yet. Maybe we check Garu at some point.
You can count on me.
Shift.
Shall I take charge?
It's all you.
Yeah, go for it, I guess.
Activating.
And then what we're gonna do is arrow ring.
My duty.
Oh, son of a bitch. Mom Mudoon is insane.
Basic maneuver.
Damn it.
Junpei-kun's out of
Why is Junpei dying so much right now? Come on, Junpei, get your act together. Are we down to seriously just one revival bead? I'm cutting this a little close right now, I'm not gonna lie. Because I do not have Yukari with us right now. We've checked fire at this point.
Darkness has no effect on this.
Garu, lightning. Lightning.
Can I stand on this enemy?
Plan. That's not bad.
Blocks. Though that did do a fair bit of damage to the ones on the extremities. Ha ha!
I'll show you my power. Darkness has no effect on this enemy.
Dark, that's crazy.
Darkness has no effect on this enemy.
Swift strike.
Persona.
Oh, is that a crit or is that a weakness?
I'll get it next time.
That's a crit, okay. Good to know.
It is time. Darkness has no effect on this enemy.
Well, I'm gonna do it again because I wanted to see what the one in the back is. Okay, cool.
What to do?
And then, do we have someone who can do both Zio and Garu? We do have Thoth, I guess. Thoth is expensive, though. Queen Mabe is a little... We're in a boss fight. I should not skimp on shit. Okay. Weak on the right one. That's interesting. Noragi.
Motivation unsustainable.
Uh,
Let's do something.
they rolled a 3.
You'll pay for that.
Severe ice damage to you.
Persona. No mercy.
Good lord.
Child's play.
That did not do as much damage as I wanted it to. And I think I'm gonna need to use my last of those heftier healing items too.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah, it really doesn't actually. I'm getting a little nervous, y'all.
I'm using this.
And use it you should, Junpei. Boat can't get up.
The enemy's frozen. Now's your chance.
Yeah. Good as time as any for this.
Ready to engage. Ultia activated.
Okay, we got a critical on the one in the back, which should let us do an all-out attack, which is good. I guess, however, will be in origin mode for a little bit, and will, as such, not take orders.
Could I scan on this?
Not the greatest situation.
Can you test something out?
So let's try Zeo, which doesn't seem to have worked. That block. Megidola! Fuck this dice. What the fuck?
Commission. Repeat.
Y'all, the fuck?
It was useless here. Keep that in mind.
How do I want to go about doing this? Because we're looking a little cooked at the moment. We're looking just a little bit cooked right now. What we're gonna do is try out this final elemental affinity, which does not look like it's gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna get blocked. Attack reverted. Why does it already have another turn? Why does this thing have 20 bajillion turns?
Oh no, this doesn't look good. Palladium.
Well, at least Aegis is still doing fucking damage.
What to do?
Suny... We're gonna try something out here, friends. Bead, rancid gravy, odd morsel, healthy tomato.
Here we go.
Aegis is gonna burn herself out anyways, so... We're gonna try and solo this with Suny for some reason. Eerie sounds.
Aegis has taken heavy damage.
Aegis is gonna short out.
We did.
We are
Looks like you're distressed.
we could really stand probably to soul refresh. Is that the best we've got right now? I guess we'll toss out a soul refresh. Cool. Herculean strike. That might do us in, y'all.
Aegis! Enemy attack imminent. You need to heal quickly.
Okay, so what does this thing? Oh my god, look at those nulls. Jesus Christ. So it does pretty heavy, fire and, bash damage, which isn't great. We're gonna use a bead on Suny in that case. Cool. This is fine because we are immune to fire right now. Rolled a 6. And then we're gonna just use Aguilau here because this is gonna be a decently high damage move. And we're basically gonna. Why? Because now what we need to do. Here's almonds, ailments. Yeah. Now we're gonna do this because the distress has a chance of really fucking us up here in a minute. Do an Herculean strike, which we should be able to tank out. Now we're at maximum, which means we can use Theurgy. And then we're gonna toss this out. Okay, there's that. Maragium, which we will resist. And then it should just be a couple more attacks at this point. There we go.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
That's a win for the team! For the team! Yes, Fuka! A win for the team! How did we even win that, Lamau? I locked the fuck in, CD.
Hello.
I locked the fuck in. Jesus Christ. Look at that. That is horrendous. Devil Tarot in Book of Ein. Okay. Number of items obtained by defeating enemies and destroying break. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. The number of major arcana cards attainable in one day is increased by 1. Okay. Both of those are good.
Seriously?
Wow. Insane. And I do mean insane, because we really just got our asses kicked there. How far in are we? 30 minutes in? I set aside an entire hour for grinding at the beginning of the stream. I'm trying to decide if it's worth, like, assembling a team and just using some Twilight fragments to restore all of our resources. Dear God, we should not have won that. I did not deserve to win that. What are our stats looking like right now? We're in the 40s, which I think should be fine for this game, but... let me check. Is there a recommend... Like, honestly, the recommended levels for this game... Like, I used to look these up a lot for the previous game. I haven't felt like they've been that helpful. Like, I feel like it's never a good, like, metric. Here we go. We're actually kind of... Okay. Interesting. Random person on Reddit has suggested, yeah, around level 41 for this boss, and we are definitely not there. We're there with the protagonist, but we're definitely not there with the entire group. To be honest, I'm not sure we can get there with some of them. Junpei, Mitsuru, I guess. Persona. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use Yukari for the next fight. Honestly, Akihiko's going to be a good choice. Akihiko's going to be a good choice. Aigis is not. So we're going to want to use Akihiko. Who can we bring in for a heal? I mean, I think Akihiko's going to have to do some healing, to be honest. Let's do... Akihiko and Ken, maybe. Yeah, Akihiko, Ken. I'd love to use Kodomaru, but a lot of bosses have resistances to dark stuff, so it might not be worth. Let's maybe do Ken, Shinjiro, and Akihiko. Not me literally suggesting the orphan team again, completely by happenstance. Oh my god. How did I just reconstruct the orphan team again? Y'all, I promise, it's actually a good idea for this fight. I promise. Junpei as well would probably work. We could bring Junpei in. Okay, let's bring Junpei in. In place of who, though? The only person we could replace Junpei with is Shinjiro, and I kind of want to use Shinjiro for this fight, but... Yeah. Yeah, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go Junpei, Akihiko, and Ken. This will be our loadout, and we can use, we'll use, Shinjiro next time around, maybe, something like that. Alright, this looks good. And then how many? It's 7, Twilight Fragments, right? 7. Damn, we are kind of low on Twilight Fragments now. This should be all of the rest of them what we need to use for today, though, so I think we should be fine. And we've got some Elizabeth quests to turn in as well. About requests.
Accepting a request?
Retrieve the
Let's hear
5th old
results.
document. 50,000 yen. Attempt 100. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine for now.
Very well.
Alright, so, now that we've bothered to do all this, we should, hopefully, yeah. I think in the future, because of the EXP rubber banding mechanic, I may need to start planning out my parties in advance, and I went too far. I needed to use the teleporter. Okay, so I definitely want to use up all of my SP in the next, like, 30 minutes or so. Use the teleporter, and we will just keep cycling this right here. Cool. Alright, and now that we're in a little bit of a chiller mode, I can move on to my music tangents that I had planned.
Only us dudes tonight? Hey, that's great.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Junpei. I'm gonna mark off Junpei, explain yourself.
Great.
That square has just... I think in my mind, if I hear a line from Junpei that makes me groan, that's when I decide to mark off that square. Maybe I was a little bit preemptive on that one, but you know. Actually, what do you think, CD? What do you think?
Seriously?
A little preemptive,
Only
or
us
was that
dudes
good?
tonight? Hey.
Dude, are you gonna say it twice? Okay, now you deserve it, Junpei.
No, but there's just nobody here to, you know, soothe the soul.
Yeah, mark it.
Yeah, that one's make the first move. Take it down if you can.
Okay. Who do we have that's got good strength? Setanta's always a good choice. Do you have anyone else? Honestly, I think Setanta's still our best bet here. Nice.
Persona's ready.
Oh, right.
I'm still setting up.
We have lightning on Ken. Lightning on Ken. Junpei. Is Junpei also lightning? No, both Ken and Akihiko are lightning. I forgot. This was a big part of the problem, wasn't it? We need to rethink this party. We really... But I already used the Twilight Fragments.
And now,
Alright, that's kind of on me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Hey, nice CD. Okay.
One step at a time. I've got you.
Give 'em hell.
Cringe. Actually, I think for this fight that won't be a huge deal. I think for this fight that won't be a huge deal. It does make, like, dungeon crawling kind of a pain in the ass, though.
Helena took one out.
Fire. Oh, Junpei's fire. We've got 1 fire and 2 lightning. Though Ken can also cover light as well, so that's good. Alright, it should be fine. It's alright.
my persona's ready. Here I come.
The speech has to be 8 to 10 minutes, which according to Google is like 1,200 to 1,400 words. I talked too fast. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough, CD. To be honest, I stopped writing scripts for speeches a long time ago. I go into, like, if I mess up even a little bit of my script that I've written for my speech, I, like, go right off the rails, and all of a sudden I'm completely incapable of remembering anything I intended to say. Yeah, okay. We are going the right way. So, at some point, I switch to a strategy where I just have, like, a broad outline, and I make sure to, like, thoroughly study, or thoroughly, like, review the material and what I want to say. That way, like, I can be a bit more flexible in the moment. unbalanced as fuck team, honestly. Well, I like having Ken. There is some appeal to having Ken and Akihiko on the same team. And the reason I say that is because they are both people who have, like Ken's got multi-target healing, Akihiko's got single-target healing, and they can both double as damage dealers. The problem is that they kind of have a little bit of overlap in their elemental affinities, which means that, like, you're not getting as much bang for your buck out of taking them both along. Wait a minute, I just remembered something.
Alright, squad.
I just remembered something silly. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. We'll just keep going as we're going.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, CD, I don't want to give too much away, but we're going to see something pretty epic later this stream. It is something that will be mentioned briefly offhand, and we're all going to freak the fuck out over it, I promise. I promise. It's a little nugget that's gonna be mentioned in passing. But it should be fun. The peace, look into my eyes. Migraine season is... Oh, fair enough, CD. At the very least, you can see it on the VOD if all else fails.
Nice. That went well.
I mean, this team is working fairly well so far, so no big complaints. Honestly, the only thing that was really stopping the other team from working out is that Shinjiro literally couldn't hit a single one of his fucking attacks. Like, not even one. It was insane. Dark. Ice. Electric. Bufu Dine? I guess. That YouTube clip is gonna be great. Yes. Yes. Oh, I didn't have to use Dine there. I could have been a little bit smarter about how I switched. Shift. And let's get Akihiko out. Bring Akihiko out for most Zio-related things so that Ken can be saved for Light. Or Koga, however you call it. It's going down.
Doesn't look like we'll be needing a 10 count.
Perfecto.
Perfecto, says Junpei. Alright. Keep her moving. Alright. And I've been alluding to it for a while, so let's actually get started on those music tangents before I completely lose my train of thought, as I am known to do. First and foremost, I have not listened to any new albums, as of late, but I want to loop back around to a couple albums that I've talked about over the previous few, music tangents. And one of those, is an album that I have, that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be promoting it to S tier. Actually, there's two albums that are S tier candidates, but I want to highlight one in specific. I will talk about both though. What the fuck? Evil touch, fuck you. God damn it. S tier for sure. Faux show. Light. So, we'll start with the album that I think is the prime candidate to be upgraded to I think the Charlie Brand feature in Murders really helped me appreciate it more. Yo, that reminds me, you bringing up Charlie Brand, we're gonna pause the album real quick. I'll keep y'all in suspense for a little bit. There is one very specific picture of Charlie Brand from when he was younger where I look at him and I'm like, that motherfucker looks like me with slightly shorter hair. I'm not even joking. And like, why does this guy look like he looked like me? Oh god, you beat me to that joke by just a few seconds. But yeah, it's so weird. I'm just like, it's like, it's not even like literally me with Gordy Greek. Yeah. Like, number one, like, it's the hair and, like, the facial structure, I think. It doesn't... It's really only in pictures where Charlie Brand has his hair long. We're talking, like, past shoulder length.
That one looks like bad news.
But there are pictures of Charlie Brand where I was like... I can tell it's not me. Like, I know... Like, it's not like I look at that picture and be like, is this a picture of me? But it's like, I see some shocking similarities. Hit him hard and fast. Billie Eilish would have something to say about that. Kogaum. Zio. Oh, hold up. Weakness unlocked. Okay. Now, to return to that album. I am strongly considering promoting Nurture by Porter Robinson to S tier. Like, very strongly considering it. Having, at this point, had a chance to listen to the album a lot more and dive deeper into the lyrics. Like, it is super well put together. I can definitely say at this point, as much as I like Smile, I think Nurture is better. It is... Smile goes for this very, like, sardonic inversion on pop music, which I really, really love. But just, like, the super, like, lush instrumentation and all of the, like, fun, glitchy effects that he's got throughout the album, and, like, how he manages to evoke this very, like, this connection to the natural world with very electronic music, and he's got all these ambient tracks built in. It's really fucking good. And then you, like, look into the lyrics, and there's some of the most, like, personal, heartfelt, like, it's all of this, like, the whole album has got these themes of, like, like, struggling to learn how to have self-compassion. It is really fucking good stuff. I cannot stress it enough. And so it is my prime candidate to move up to S tier right now. Oh, Electric. What am I doing? We can just toss out a Zio, that way we get the down. But yeah, Nurture by Porter Robinson is, does it have Shelter? It does not have Shelter, no. Shelter was just a single he put out back in, like, 2016 in collaboration with another artist, I think. Why does Junpei get scared so easy? Why is it just Suny and Ken? Where the fuck are the rest of you?
Always wins.
But yeah, it's another, Nurture's also one of those albums that it's just, I listened to it, like, when I needed to hear it. Like, Look at the Sky, Get Your Wish, mirror something comforting, trying to feel alive, just like just so resonated with me when I needed them
I'm
to.
always happy to team up with everyone.
It was really, it's just, yeah. It's a damn good album.
Whew, okay, time to move on. Look, there's a shadow.
And like, trying to feel alive is such a heartfelt like closer. Like, it's such a good album. It's such a perfect album closer.
And now,
Weak to piercing. Try arrows or bullets.
Ice.
I'll end this. I'm still setting up. Keep it together. It'll take a little more.
Oh, they're gonna use Makoga here just in case. Oh yeah, and then you can't knock the instrumental tracks, like Lifelike, Wind Tempos, Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do, Dull Scythe. Ooh. Oh, and then Unfold as well, which has a feature from an artist called Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs, which I love. I don't know anything about the artist who's doing the collaboration, but that name is peak. That's such an awesome name for a musical act. Okay, I didn't think so.
What's next?
Let's toss out the torrent shot then. Huh? Okay, well. But yeah, Nurtured by Porter Robinson, strong S tier candidate. Definitely, I mean, I've only listened to 2 of them so far, but it is, at this point, definitely my favorite of the 2 Porter Robinson albums I've listened to. And that says more about Nurture than it does about Smile, because I freaking love Smile. It just... Damn, Leo, you really like this album? I do. I'm just gonna hop on over. You sound like a cheerleader or something. Oh my god. I have some shit to mark off on the bingo score right now. You sound like a cheerleader or something. Which is actually, like, especially poignant, because Cheerleader is about, like... Cheerleader is about, like, sort of, like... I guess you could call it, like, very, like, obsessed fans of his, basically. It's about, like, the sort of parasocial relationship he has, and the conflicting feelings he has about, like, overzealous fans. So... It's funny you bring that up. Sorry if I'm overselling it, Porter Robinson. I just really like your album. Sorry if I'm going too far.
will this work? This is it.
Is this it? That reminds me, CD, since we've been listening to since we had that conversation a few streams ago about the Strokes, I've been revisiting a lot of their music again, because I had kind of fallen off of my Strokes grind for a while, and I like, honestly, I wasn't even thinking about this earlier, but the new Abnormal is another good, like, S tier candidate. It's definitely A+ tier, but it's a candidate for S tier as well. I also re-listened to A Room on Fire today, which is the Strokes' second album. That's a banger too. Definitely not quite as good as Is This It or The New Abnormal, but it's still a good one. Especially like it's got a really strong beginning. Like
It'll take a little more time.
what are they called?
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I don't wanna be forgotten. Why can I not remember what that song is called right now? Whatever Happened. There we go. Whatever Happened and Reptilia are both really good songs. There's another little tidbit, but that's shit. Okay. Hold on. The one in the back and Garu or Ice. I'd have to test both of them myself. Do I have a Mabufu? Let's toss out a Mabufu just in case. Doesn't seem like it. Okay.
It'll take a little more time.
Shit! I did not mean to do that. Why is Akihiko still using Mazio? Like, I gotta be so honest. Why is Akihiko still using Mazio? We haven't tested Light yet. Let's try Garu though real quick while we're at it. This should do the trick. Yeah, there we go. Garu seems to work. On who, I'm not quite sure. There we go. But, okay. And this one, I think, this one CD, I think, this music tangent, you'll be a bit more interested to hear. And it is that, I think, at this point, In Rainbows is a strong candidate for my favorite Radiohead album. I'm not quite ready to declare that I like it more than OK Computer yet, but it's a strong. There's definitely a case to be made.
One step at a time.
Why are Akihiko's skills so far behind right now? I'm a little confused. Like, I feel like we should have... Akihiko should have gotten some better skills by this point. Dark and Torrent Shot. But yeah, no, I like... In Rainbows has really won me over. Like, just the super, like, lush, varied instrumentation, and I think in the past I felt like Radiohead albums have had a tendency to, like, sort of, like, be constrained to a very specific mood that's very Radiohead, but this one genuinely, like, in terms of its like mood has a lot of variety to it, branches out a lot. It uses that more varied instrumental palette to like have a more diverse set of like affects. Like it's a very, and then I like basically every song on that album too. Like honestly, I could just read off the album, the names of the songs on this album, but like 15 Step, Body Snatchers, Nude, Weird Fishes, All I Need, Reckoner, Jigsaw, Videotape, like it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, that album is also probably gonna end up in S tier, but yeah. That one is also gonna, yeah. there's a solid chance that ends up, cause like, yeah. So I've talked about 3 different possible S tier albums, and I want to briefly also touch up on an album that I have bumped up from A tier to A+ tier. And that is A Prelude to Ecstasy by The Last Dinner Party, which I have had a chance to dig a little deeper into, and I am really digging that album now. Just like super impassioned vocal deliveries on that thing. Just like some sick rockin' grooves. I was reading up a little bit on the band, and apparently they came out of the same music scene as Black Midi. I definitely think they have a bit of a different sound than at least the Gordy Griep stuff I've heard. I don't know how indicative that is of the sounds of Black Midi themselves, but it came out of like the same sort of like music scene that Black Midi did. Speaking of CD, wasn't there a Black Midi song that you mentioned a while ago?
I'm still setting up. It'll take
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like we've fallen a little behind on this.
it'll take a little
I need Garu for this one. Please tell me I have a single target Garu skill. I don't think I have a single target Garu skill. Oops. To be honest, I've intentionally not said it. Okay, alright.
There's an enemy down.
How do we want to do this? We have electric and fire. Junpei, I think, has the most SP left, so let's bring Junpei out. But yeah, great, just super, because I've been astronomically slacking with my Lost playlist that I didn't find it very fair. Honestly, CD, I don't really care about fairness. I just want more music to listen to, so like, pass that shit over, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just pass that over.
Am I up?
Welcome to hell. Awesome. Speaking of CD, speaking of CD recommendations, I've been listening to a bit more of Love Me Normally as well. And that song is such a banger. Like, just the build on it, like how it evolves over time, just like just super. That's another one where I think like impassioned vocal delivery is an apt descriptor. But yeah. Can you remind me, CD, right now, if you wouldn't mind, what is on the Loaf recommendations playlist? Sometimes I'm just like throwing stuff out there that I'm really enjoying and hoping someone else will pick up on it, but yeah. I'm curious as to what all's on there right now. Because I do a lot of yapping about music. It is the third best song I have heard this year, at 47 on CD's favorite CDs. The second being My Friend, 42. And the first, 35. Who knows? Maybe I'll tell you later. There's like 20 songs! Oh dear. Oh dear.
Great.
Oh yeah, Money. Money is 49. Oh god, I love Money. That's such a killer song. That is such a killer song. Money
Hey, that one's
is
not like the others.
right. Na 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 na.
A rare enemy. It'd be great if we can defeat it.
I'll take care of this. I've got this.
Orca! Hello, hello. How's it going? No, oh my god. Ugh. Do I need to start beefing with these fuckers again? Bend the key. Look into my eyes. I was just saying I need to start beefing with, Oh!
Oh, enemy defeated. Good work out there.
You're right. What am I talking about? Orca's not here. It's Dags. Good lord. Y'all, your names are so similar in color, I get you confused sometimes.
All right, now back to exploring.
My inability to remember this bit is killing me. breaking character for just a moment. Absolutely ruining my life.
It's an enemy. Do we attack?
Turn back around. That would have a thing to talk about. That's crazy.
Very strong.
20 shot. Wait, what the flip? Alright, I fucked up. That's fine.
Leader, your health is low. Be careful.
Is this just weak to all physicals?
Try arrows or bullets.
No, okay, not all of them.
Just
about what I expected.
Good job, everyone.
Oh, Ken's spear does piercing damage, I guess. I have like the most tragic thing I have ever heard from any. Oh no! Hold on, what the fuck did CD just send me? Okay, yeah. Lapida, Risk, Gentle Hellraiser, Bedroom Community, Takaramono, Round Room, Pet Cheetah, Monsoon, Rattlesnake, Heartbreak. A big reason CD, I'm gonna be honest, a big reason I recommended Rattlesnake Heartbreak to you is because the guitars on that song sound super Weezer. That recommendation was more because I think it's funny how Weezer the guitars on that song sound. HYCYBH, yep. Et toi. Another good one. Oh yeah, The Remainder of Guts. Ooh, and the other Tom Cardy song I recommended, Artificial Intelligence. An actual Weezer song I recommended, Foolish Father. Stand by that. Exile and Fig. Which, that one is actually a super cool, like, just instrumental beat on that album as well. And The Dripping Tap. Yep. That's a good set of songs I recommended to. That is a good set of songs I recommended to you. I still stand by those recommendations. Though, I will say, because the Rattlesnake Heartbreak recommendation was mostly because of its similarity to Weezer, I wouldn't say you need to prioritize that one.
Whew, okay, time to move on.
Yeah, there's a shadow.
Yes, there is, Junpei.
Hit him hard and fast.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more.
What if I hit them hard and soft instead? I'm gonna keep making that joke because they keep repeating that line. They keep repeating the line. Just to save on SP. And as usual, Junpei uses SP so slowly. And that's partially because I cannot find anything that's weak to fire right now. Like, where are all of the things that are weak to fire? Alright, I have decided, because I was looking at the thing and decided I needed to grind a little bit more, I've kind of decided we're going to go until an hour and 30 in on grinding.
Certainly went well.
We might not end up using all of the SP, which would be unfortunate, but it's okay in the end. And then we have quite literally, like,
Let's make the first move.
we'll have like 2 day slots to do social. We'll have, like, actually, I think we might even only have 1 day slot to do.
We've already scanned this one.
To do
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
oh God, why am I struggling all of a sudden?
We've already scanned this one.
So that's, wait, what? Okay, that's Bufu, that's, okay, I got it now. Let's give away this. But yeah, we really aren't gonna have a ton of socialing stuff to do. Lacey, I think this is a... Oh shit, CD's going for it! Alright, sick! I think this song is placed in the album very well. I really like the dissonance at the end of the chorus, and the bridge near the end is one of my favorite ones. Simplistic, but simplicity is good when they take it. Yeah, yep. I would agree. That's a solid. That's solid lacy take. Solid lacy take.
You take this one.
Okay, enemy down.
Wait. No, we need to switch to. Here we go. Also, the PlayStation is super loud tonight. I don't know if y'all can notice this. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it is very loud tonight. I will just anytime Orca, anytime you feel ready to put your thing in chat, I'm ready to hear it.
Good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next.
Come on. I wanna be forgotten, and I don't wanna be reminded. I said, please don't make this harder. No, I won't yet. I'm not really seeing any shadows, so I guess we'll just go. Wait, was there? Yeah. Oop, hold up, up there. Cool.
Yo, there's a shadow.
Bonk.
I'll start preparing the analysis.
Alright, electricity and... okay.
My persona's ready.
I think, yeah, both of these are weak to this, so we'll go ahead and use Makoga.
That's two of them knocked down. Keep it up, Monica.
I'll leave it here.
One step at a time.
Very similar Lacey, actually. I didn't... I was listening to the twos back to back because I think Lacey's sound is just a bit better. However, I do like the lyrics on Logical a little better. Okay. I would say I prefer Lacey to Logical a little bit.
Just like we planned.
Let's see, what do I think about Logical?
That certainly went well.
Logical was a song that I wasn't as keen on when I first listened to the album, but I have warmed up to a fair bit since. I still wouldn't say it's one of my favorites on the album, but I do think it's... I do appreciate its inclusion. I think it's got some good things to say. Come on, fucking goddamn it. There we go.
Could be in for one nasty fight. What's the plan?
We're gonna go fuck him up. Logical, love is never logical. No, I'm not responsible.
We got the upper hand.
It's like, I know that one guy. Okay. Well, goes on a call with him and his best friend / crush, and they kind of forgot I was there somehow and talked like about stuff I might not supposed to hear. Okay. Childhood friends, and he has tried since years before. He literally did stuff from movies, like take her to the beach the first time on a sunset. And you can... She went out with his brother. Oh boy. Rest in peace. That does suck. That is an ouch.
Go for an electric shock.
It's going down. I don't know what else to, like, that's just, like, you say, like, I don't want to sound like I'm not taking it seriously here, but like you were talking about him doing all this cliche stuff, and then her ending up dating his brother is like the capstone to that. Like that was also the most cliche plot development. Love is embarrassing. This feels like the good for you of this album. Now you know exactly what this review. I would agree. Love is embarrassing is I could really take it or leave it. It does, Orca. It sounds like a movie. Like 100%. It sounds like a movie.
One step at a time.
Yeah. Love is embarrassing is all right. It's not. There is a musical passage, I think, later in the song that I do enjoy, but for the most part, I'm more ambivalent towards the song than anything else. Actually tragic, but it gets worse. It gets worse. Oh no.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
That was a good workout.
Alright, let me check the stats on everyone right now. What are we looking at? We have 41, 40, 40. So it would be good to get that final level on both Akihiko and Ken. So it looks like Ken's fairly close, and we're gonna have to push it a little bit further on Akihiko. Okay, yeah. So I think I'm gonna aim to get both of those two up to level 41, because then the protagonist will be a little bit above the recommended level, and the rest of the party members will be right around where they should be.
I'll beat up your enemy soon.
Ice and
Try arrows or bullets.
let's bring out. Is this my only? All right, fair enough. They went to an anime con yesterday. They went as Lloyd and Yor. Oh my god, no! No! Oh my god. The Grudge, 7+. I think it was short and sweet that you said you wish the lyrics weren't so repetitive. That's kind of me by the end of the Olivia Rodrigo discography. Yep, okay. You have highlighted probably my two least favorite songs on the album, which are The Grudge and Love is Embarrassing. Not that I dislike them completely, but I do just find them like just a little less compelling than some of the rest of the material on the album, if that makes sense. They are still like they don't hamper my enjoyment of the album in any way, but they also don't like really add to it, if that makes sense. So that's where I stand on those two songs. But I'm glad you liked Lacey and Logical, because those two I think definitely have a bit more going for them. Let me go back over my album ranking. Okay, sounds good. And this isn't, like, don't make this a priority or anything, but I actually wanted to bring this up as well, because I've been listening to a lot more of the deluxe version of Guts as well. Obsessed, another great rocker. And then, I'm so obsessed with your ex.
Well, that's how we do it.
But the deluxe version of Guts has a few like sort of folksy cuts on it that I think are really super interesting.
Here it is.
All right, sounds good, CD. It's got a couple like Stranger, I think, is the one that comes to mind. Stranger and Girl I've Always Been are like sort of like folksier cuts, which I think actually work quite well on the album. And then So American is a really fun, like,
I'll be able to
it's a fun alternative way to bring like the beginning of the album full circle. And then Scared of My Guitar, it's just a nice guitar ballad. So yeah, there's a lot of good material on the deluxe version as well. Electric. So Ken is currently the lowest on SP right now. So we'll do this. And then we're gonna shift to Suny because Suny's the only person who has Garu right now. Alright, we'll just use Magaru again because I'm lazy. And what the f- Fuck you. Get down. Go down. This will sound like an extremely bitch play from her, and it was not great for sure. Just don't judge her too much. Turns out she's been dating his best friend for a while, and he just managed to get that. Why is this? Why is this playing out like a movie?
Just kidding.
I'm always happy to team up with everyone.
That's a completely valid crash out. Completely valid crash out. Like, I cannot stress enough.
Shadow up ahead. You taking it out?
Even worse than the Leo Arcturus tectonic trenches crash out. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, fuck off, dude. Why does this always happen?
We got ourselves a shadow here.
Okay, we're good. Oh my god. Turned around to edit. Alright, what are you weak to again?
I've already scanned this one.
Dark. Lightning.
It's weak to piercing.
Piercing.
My arrows are there. One enemy down, Diamante-kun.
You have not seen shit if you called that bad. You know what? That's alright. 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 I'll accept that.
This one.
Lightning. So yeah, let's go toss off this one. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Where is the persona I need? There we go. I'm actually also pretty happy with our persona loadout right now, so I don't really feel the need to, like, switch out for anything else. Yes, I can control. Holy hell, though. Like, I could not imagine.
Does it look like we'll be needing a 10 cap?
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Get him back. 3 out of 10. Okay. Bad idea, right? Okay. Love is embarrassing. The Grudge. All-American bitch. Logical. Making the bed. Lacey. Ballad of a homeschool girl. Obsessed. Pretty isn't pretty. Vampire and teenage dream. Okay. There's definitely, like, I would put All-American bitch probably a little bit higher, and I also would put Bad Idea Right quite a bit higher, but I can respect that ranking, CD. I can respect that ranking. Yeah, no, that is rough. Okay, well that's not quite the line, CD, but I do know your opinion on that part, so fair enough, fair enough. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. I definitely need, hold up, that's lightning and that's fire, so we should be fine to just switch to Garu for this one. Oh wait, we don't have a single target Garu. Fuck. Yeah, get those off the playlist, CD. You did good. Oh, we do need to switch to Junpei, don't we?
Let's see.
83 or so? Alright, okay.
Good to go.
Go for it.
83 out of 1,000, I did not notice that. I didn't suck that much. But I never said where in his sheets.
This is over.
Oh shit. I can review another song? Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Garu, lightning. Okay.
One step at a time. How we do this?
Come on. Just a few more levels.
You take this one.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, God, it's hard to, like, comfort someone through that, because that's just, like, that reminds me of what CD was talking about, like, a couple weeks ago on stream, like, just the ultimate betrayal, I guess, just, like, that's like an actual, like, that's one of those moments, yeah, where you can, like, I actually just feel betrayed right now. It's not, yeah, and as CD, as we mentioned back then, it's not really something you feel super often, but it was already a betrayal before that. It was, you didn't need to elaborate, Orca. I mean, that certainly makes it worse. But we were already at, betrayal point long before. We passed betrayal threshold a while ago. Okay. Switch. And then alright, we're gonna end up using most of the SP that we regained. Yeah, that's a true tragedy script right there. Like, true tragedy script right there. Good lord. Alright, there's Ken, which means Akihiko should not be too far behind. We're running a little bit behind, but not like, it's not horrendously bad. We should be. How much more do we need on Akihiko? Stats, Akihiko, 740. Yeah, we got like one or two more encounters, I think. Yeah, bedroom community, bedroom community. Wait, hold on. No, that's the wrong song. Why did I start singing Cold Weather? That's a very dumb thing for me to do. Bedroom community. I did start. Okay, fuck. Jesus Christ. The big thing I belted out. But yeah, no, that's such a sick song. Indie connotation works. Yep, yep. Diverse song structure, absolutely agreed. Ooh, I'm excited to hear this story. Such a tragic thing, I had to talk about it somewhere. Like, I'm almost crashing out over this. How could something like... Yeah, like, it's actually baffling. How did we get to that point? How could it get to that point? Sure. Should be like maybe one more enemy after this, or are we done? Probably one more. Oh no! Well, Junpei just leveled up. I did not realize Junpei was that far ahead on levels. So yeah, I think maybe just this final enemy, and then we'll be good to go. Which is good because we are definitely a little bit behind schedule at this point. Also just realized I have not saved in a long ass fucking time. And like, if I die now, fucking cooked. Like, I have not saved since the beginning of stream. I mean, this is literally the final battle I think we need to do, but like, it's going textbook so far, so. I mean, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, that's fair enough, Orca. Fair enough. Okay, there we go. We're done. Let's get out of here. I listened to it a few times and I really liked it, but I thought the bedroom. Shit, man, what the fuck do you mean something dangerous is approaching? Interesting. Bedroom community is like, oh, see, there is actually, so there's actually another interpretation for bedroom community in that sense. But I'm actually very fascinated about your, like, I think that's a pretty cool, that's a very cool way to interpret it as well. I think I'll just read out some of these lyrics and I'll try and explain them as I go. Here it is again. Here it is again, the son of a soldier, Remington shotgun, rolled up sleeve to keep Satan out, walls of the suburbs, identity. So what the song is talking about is, I think the father of the girl in question here, who is this sort of like sort of very like hyper traditional, hyper religious father kind of thing. Oh my god, CD made it to 200k bits. Insane. Little diversion there, but yeah. But so it's talking about this like very overbearing, like hyper religious, hyper like a overprotective father that like is sort of imposing these ideals upon his daughter. So then the verse moves on. But Satan waits upstairs watching over his daughter. She writes emo songs. She's so depressed. Her lyrics are naive, but she still sings her heart out the only way she knows how to confess. And as she gets up to shut the bedroom door behind her, he stands right beside her. She's trying to get her head on straight. With box dye hair to match her black thigh highs and scratch nail polish, she formed this femininity. She laughs so hard I watch her lose balance, fall over backwards to the arms of Mephistopheles. but she'll never leave her bedroom in this bedroom community. And so, yeah, bedroom, if you look up the definition of bedroom community, it's essentially, if you've also heard the term commuter town, it's this, I'm sort of like looking stuff up and explaining this as I go. It's this idea of like an area of the suburbs where people live mostly to commute into the city for work. DMs. But yeah, so it's the other sort of like interpretation, I guess, on this song is because I also like what you were talking about with it, CD, but it's here it is again, a heart of excitement in the form of a girl who hates her life as she sits alone on the floor of her bedroom waiting for answers, wasting time. But yeah, it's got also this dynamic to it about sort of like, because I think the sort of at the heart of the song is this idea that it is her father's own overbearing nature that is sort of driving her into this like isolationism and rebelliousness, and so it's his own overbearingness with imposing his beliefs on her that is ultimately leading her to do all of the things that he like feared she would. He created this boogeyman in his head of these like bad influences. Oh, A Cake Live recommended this? A Cake Live has good taste. A Cake Live has good fucking taste. But yeah, I think at the core of it is this idea that this very like these and it's even more broadly these like more hyper religious parents can often end up like imposing their ideals upon their children in ways that ultimately cause them to rebel, like sort of creating this self-fulfilling prophecy for the parents in which they see their children become what they feared because of the actions that they are taking. And so they sort of convince themselves that they have that in this case, like in the literal sense of the song, that Satan has creeped into his daughter's life and is influencing her, basically. So I think it's a very honestly a very poignant song, and one I have some personal connections to those themes and stuff like that. I don't want to get into it like too much on stream, of course, but those themes and ideas are something that I've witnessed happen, or I've witnessed the effects of, if nothing else. And so it's like I have seen exactly that happen before to people. So it's honestly like, yeah, on top of just being a banger song, it's one that I feel very personally attached to it for those reasons as well. So yeah, that's a cool thing. We're gonna go ahead and save real quick just in case the full moon operation goes really belly up. But yeah, we are finally done with Tartarus. We have just a little bit of social stuff, and then we have literally tomorrow will be the full moon operation. Thank you, Junpei.
Oh, maybe.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, Chidori.
You know if I've ever been here for that? Have you not? Dang, alright, cool. We're almost there then.
How's your hand doing? there's no scar. Not even a mark? Maybe it wasn't that bad?
Say, Junpei, what do you do to make yourself feel alive?
Trying to feel alive.
I don't know. Breathe, I guess?
That's the most Junpei answer I could have ever hoped for, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad we got it.
You know, I can't say I've ever thought about it.
I thought you were here for the Love Hotel one, at least, Orca. Like the one in the hotel.
How about you, Chidori? Is that how you feel when you draw?
I don't know. Most of these are just scribbles. I don't really understand myself.
Oh. Huh.
That was a full moon event, yes, Orca.
To tell you the truth, there is one thing that makes me feel alive. It's when I sort of, get to play the hero, I guess? In the darkest hour, unknown to all but a few, the chosen ones stand against the forces of evil. Our hero, Junpei, fights to protect the world from these terrifying monsters. Well, you get the idea. That's when I feel most alive.
Maybe it's a gift I couldn't recognize. Maybe I don't really need to feel satisfied. Maybe it's a gift I spend all this time just trying to feel alive.
This is the part where you're supposed to laugh.
So, do you fight all alone?
Hey, I was just kidding around.
You fight during a time that no one is aware of, right?
Normally, yes, Orca. Normally, yes.
So, you're fighting even though you'll never get any recognition for anything. I'm impressed. I guess I misjudged you.
Really? I didn't think you'd actually believe me.
Can you tell me more?
You know, you're kind of the weird one here. I guess it's okay, but you're sworn to secrecy.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's this special power.
Goddamn, Junpei!
That's what we use to defeat the monster.
Junpei, are you actually gonna oh my god. Motherfucker. This is some Ryuji too. No, actually, no, this is worse than Ryuji. Ryuji was just a doofus and said it accidentally. Junpei's just fucking going for it.
Not everyone can use a persona.
Oh my god.
That's what I meant by the chosen ones. My friends are fighting too. And, not to brag, but we haven't lost a single fight since I joined.
Mm-hmm. Not one you've seen, Junpei. I did a little bit of time magic, don't worry about it.
Sounds like a lot of fun. If you haven't lost a single fight, that must mean you're really strong.
Have we looked up who Chidori's voice actor is yet, y'all? I can't remember.
Yeah, sorta. I guess you could kinda say I'm the leader. I mean, without me, things would just fall apart. I gotta tell everyone what to do and stuff, you know?
Me when I lie?
I'm in charge.
Thank you, Junpei. I had a lot of fun today.
Merritt Layton?
It's time for me to go. I'll see you tomorrow, right?
See you tomorrow, huh? Yes!
Natasha. Jesus Christ, Igus! Yes, Junpei, my favorite track. Hey, hey, shit. Why do we have so many people available today? What the flip? Oh shit, that's available today? Okay, hold on. We do not have freedom to do what we want today, unfortunately. We have something we need to do. Alright, first off, we need to dash on over to but yeah, this person doesn't have any notable roles you'd know from what I'm looking at. Alright, well let me take a look. Every so often, CD, there's something that I might know that's like not Merritt Layton. Oh god, that's okay. Good lord, it took me a second to fucking piece this all together. Am I looking at the right? Can I just get a Wikipedia page, please? Like, please, just a Wikipedia page would be nice. Do they not have a Wikipedia page? I don't... Are you... Who? Let me go check out the... Hold on. And let me go ahead and mark off voice actor tangent on this. Yeah, okay, we're good for now. Unless, huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything I recognize them from, so I guess we'll leave it there. Why the fuck? Huh? Oh, hold on. I just remembered we can do something. So what we will eventually end up doing is talking to Mitsuru. And contrary to popular belief, this is not actually because we will be able to start Mitsuru's social link or anything like that. This is actually going to unlock something else a little different for us. Printing room, this is not what I wanted. I'm looking for... This is the bathroom, this is the bathroom. Where the frick is the thing I'm looking for? It is the... I'm looking for the broadcasting room, weirdly enough. So we got this... Music prep room, music room. Let's try this side. Home ec prep room, science room, laboratory. Why am I struggling? Is maybe back all the way over here? Janitor's room. Twitter, I mean. Oh, okay. I would have just... You didn't have to correct yourself. I would have just believed you. I thought, where the flip is this? I swear to God. Music room. Okay. And then music prep room. Huh. I swear this is supposed to be around here somewhere. Printing room. Huh. Is it not on the first floor? Maybe it's on the second floor. Classroom. Oh, this I think is it right here. Gecko-Con Boogie. Okay, and if you all remember, there's an Elizabeth request that is related to this. we're gonna go grab that real quick. I don't think as much as I'd love to hang out with Elizabeth today, I don't think we actually have time to do so. Just to make sure we actually get to the full moon operation. And so we will be holding off on that for a little bit longer. Aww, I wanted to hear more changing of seasons. Come on,
Here
game.
are my wonderful.
Everybody was haiku writing. Boop, bada, boop, bada, boop. Those kids were fast as lightning. Oh my god. What the fuck? Female uniform S? The fuck does S mean? Anyways.
Very well.
Oh, the extra, that's just to indicate we can go, do a hangout event.
I owe you one. Give me a break.
Malika, oh, nice.
By the way,
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Are you gonna sneak in a girl's school? No. You can just equip it on people. Like, I don't know what... I don't know, like, what the frick... Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Female uniform, like, they're equipable items. Okay, persona. No, not this one. Not this one. It's S. The fuck? Oh my god. Female uniform S. Oh, it's summer. That's what it means. Summer. It's the summer uniform is what that means. So that means what you can do is in Tartarus, it just gives you, it allows you to equip the summer uniform outfit. That's what that means. Because who would... Oh my god.
good to see you.
Sell items. Sell all.
All right. Well, you finished?
Nope. Out of
You
here.
finished? Come back.
Out of fuck. Okay, there we go. And then we need to drop by the pharmacy as well, because I am looking a little bit low on on healing items. Ba da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba
We've
ba
got some new stuff.
boom boom.
Take your
Life
time,
ointment. Yeah, actually, like 5 of those. First aid kit. What's first kit? Life ointment. Medicine. Oh, here we go. We'll go like 10 of these, because I'm so low on those right now. Keep shopping. Soul refresh. Oh! Honestly, having a few of these is not gonna hurt. Same with this.
That's all you pay.
And then we can toss in some,
Which one?
just a few of these as well.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
You got everything you need?
Exit.
Come again, yeah?
That's a lot of healing stuff, but I am spooked. I'm spooked! Guy I talked to earlier is on Do Not Disturb right now, but his status changed to birthday, which is a good sign, I think. It was... Oh god, why me before? Oh. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go do that thing I said we need to do now. And then we will eat Wakatsu full course tonight, I think. No, I cannot, but like...
I'm sorry.
My man is really going through the ringer. This guy is really going through the ringer. Aragaki. A school reinstatement form. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do... Alright. Fair enough, Mitsuru.
Thank you.
Is Suny Suzuki has been given an order, and Suny Suzuki is going to carry it out to the best of his ability. At this point, I am asking, fair. Fair. Oh wait, I think, is it oh, that must have been why Yukari texted earlier. I think it's like Koromaru Walking Day or something like that. Yeah, it's Koromaru Walking Day. Unfortunately, Koromaru, I do have something else pressing that needs to be done at the moment. Forever. Na, na, na. So, what we are about to do right now is a Shinjiro linked episode, y'all. First one of these.
Hey. What?
Yeah, that sounds nice. Will this improve accuracy? God, I hope so. God, I hope so.
So, what do you want? What's this supposed to be? Why do you have this? Oh, now I get it. Kirijo put you up to this.
Uh-huh. I like the idea of Suny just like just 100% confirming it. No banter, just like, uh-huh.
Typical. She always goes out of her way for the dumbest shit.
Typical.
Yourself for once. Don't just go along with what everyone asks.
You know what? I think he would... You know what? Okay. On one hand, I feel like it would be the most in-character thing for Robot Boy to just say sorry and back off. Like, he has now been given a new prerogative. But... I mean, actually, no. I mean, we could also approach this from the perspective of he has been given an order by Mitsuru, who has seniority over Shinjiro, and so he's going to do his utmost to get Shinjiro. You know what, Orca? You might have a point. Honestly, I feel like Shinjiro's gonna yell at us regardless of what answer we pick. I feel like if we pick sorry, he's gonna be like, grow his spine. I feel like if we pick I just wanted to help, he's gonna be like, what do you know? And if I feel like we pick the middle one, he's gonna be like, I don't need you to pity me. But I think in the interest of carrying out Mitsuru's order, number 2 is the most sensible option.
Mind your own damn business. Why are you all like this?
I mean, no matter how angry he gets, he can't hurt us. He'll miss the swing. Like, see what I said? He's just like, mind your own damn business.
But I guess you can't. Explains why you've accepted being leader. We done? Then get out of here.
Out of here. Out of here.
Hey.
Just another minute, I'll be out of here.
Thanks for going through all that trouble. Maybe I'll treat you to a meal sometime.
Oh my god, is that a genuine smile on the face of Shinjiro Aragaki?
What? You got a problem with that?
Nah, man. How about right now? It's in Suny's nature to be
I
direct.
told you to get going. I already got plans. It doesn't matter. I'll be back by tonight. That's why I rejoined in the first place.
Ah yes, make a flustered look away from him. Useless skill point! That's a lot of useless skill points, actually. Hold up. I'm marking off some bingo squares I forgot about right now. Okay. I think we're good. I forgot CD was working on an essay earlier, so I forgot to mark off someone's busy with something else, which means I also need to mark off, why useless, because I already have that stat maxed out.
I see you're back.
Alright, and yes, Wakatsu. Wait, hold on. I don't think we need to do Wakatsu, do we? Yeah, we do not need to do Wakatsu at all. What do we do with our evenings right now? Yo, we are out of shit to do with our evenings because I am like, yeah, I have no reason to level up social. Look, I think we're at max intelligence, aren't we? Just don't max it out. There are 3 separate social links in this game that are barred behind max social stats. I'm not even joking. Yeah, we're at max. And so I was not originally intending on doing this tonight, but I guess we're going to do this tonight. There is a little something we can start. It's basically like you need certain amounts of courage and charm and intelligence to get certain characters to let down their guard around you. But we've been putting this off for a little while. Look what we got here. Do I need the, do I actually I have to go order alcohol? That's a plot mechanic. What the fuck? Hey, what's up, dude?
Why?
Where the fuck is the bartender? Where the fuck do I get alcohol? How do you get What? 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 Dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-da-bum. Where the fuck? How did? Oh my god. How do I get alcohol? Beats fucking me. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Where is this? Oh my god, is it, where is the, what? Alright, so, okay. Thank you for not helping. Bartender, here we go. Yep. I'm just delivering.
See ya.
I gotta take people's orders. Sick. Alright. So, side quest is all hell. Alright, what do we got? Margarita. Apple martini. Oolong tea. Margarita oolong tea. Okay, Margarita, Bloody Mary. Oh, shit, Margarita, Bloody Mary. Are you trying to hit on me? This is... No one can resist that classic Suny Suzuki charm. This woman sighs when she realizes we're not hitting on her. Brilliant. Let me go mark off that bingo square real quick. Suny Suzuki strikes again. Also, yeah, I know, it's so weird. For whatever reason, they just do not... They're just... Everyone dancing is just static. Screwdriver. Margarita. Screwdriver. Ginger ale. Oolong tea. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey.
Sure did. Fuck it.
Oh, hey.
Margarita.
See ya.
She wanted a Bloody Mary, I think she settled on.
See ya.
She wanted a screwdriver and an oolong tea for the last one.
See ya. Hey. Oh, hey.
She started with a martini and then changed her mind.
Alrighty. Oh, hey.
Oh, where's my drink? You look awfully young, kid. Still in high school?
What tipped you off? Was it the high school uniform I'm wearing? The bartender explicitly is not giving us alcohol. The bartender was like, "Hey, if you help me out, I'll go bring the alcohol to him." That's what the bartender said.
What are the employees here thinking? Like someone like you in?
You've got a very good point. You've got a very good point.
Well, since you got me a drink, I'll pretend I'm your guardian so you don't get thrown out of here. Take a seat, well. Come on, kids, sit down. I'm gonna look up at you, straining my neck.
I love that this guy's got voice acting now.
Wanted to see where adults spend their time, huh? Not that I can't relate. Don't worry. 2 or 3 more years, you'll be old enough to hang out here unsupervised.
I would not sit down next to that guy. That's so fair.
Just take it easy, kid. You'll be legal before you know it. Don't need to rush. Trying to act like an adult just makes you look more like a kid, you know? I guess that sounds funny coming out of an alcohol-drinking, cigar-smoking monk, huh?
I would not even set... Fair enough, damn. These are both such silly questions. Is alcohol good? What's a cigar taste like? I don't give a shit.
Some people like it. So I guess it is? Probably.
Yeah, hold on. We actually have a bingo square for this and all bad dialogue options. We have a square for this. CD and I made the same joke. That's gonna get a quantum entangled brain cell while we're at it.
I just drink to get drunk. When you get drunk, it makes you feel good. Young people always think the grass is greener on the other side.
Exactly, Azeweeb. Beanog Square.
Well, don't get your hopes up too high, kid. That way you won't be disappointed when things don't work out. 'Cause there might come a time when you'll have to drink when you don't want to, and smoke just to get through the day.
Damn, that is, alright.
Yeah, nothing like those punks I the same for my son. Always being taken in by the police for questioning. It's disgraceful.
Is this trauma dumping? This guy is just this is actually the first conversation I've had with this guy, and he's ranting about how his son is getting taken into the police all the time. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like trauma dumping the way like. Absolutely, yeah. Stop being cringe, old man. Like the way it's delivered doesn't feel like Chihiro trauma dumping. Like it just sounds like he's ranting about some shit. But in a sense, maybe it is trauma dumping. Maybe the real trauma dumping is the friends we made along the way.
I'm gonna remember your face, kid. Next time you come in here, I'm gonna have you thrown out. Got it?
You know what, y'all? I think we found one of the bad parents. I think we finally found one. Now I understand why so many characters in the Persona series have parental issues. We found one. In the wild. Yeah, let's go ahead and mark off trauma dumping. Just for shits and giggles. I became acquainted with a strange monk. He has a shit-eating grin. That's really funny. Oh, oh. And thou art I, hast established a new bond. I shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. Shalt have our blessing when thou choosest. Create persona of the Tower Arcana. Suny is thinking, there is exclamation marks above this man's head. That means social link. Hey, anything for those sweet, sweet social links.
When you've had your fill, hit the road. And don't come back.
I will be coming back. Do not worry. I will be coming back. Alrighty, y'all. Here we go. Time for a full moon operation. We made it. Hello, Fuka. By the way, about your PlayStation, is it loud? Sounds like a vacuumer. All right. Let me like reorient my mic real quick so that hopefully it picks up a little less. We'll use this panda plushie to like cushion the sound a little bit. That did not work. Not even a little bit, did it? Why are you so loud today? You can't bring up the panda plushie? I can't risk... Alright. I'll stop. But did you know, CD? Did you know there's actually 2 panda plushies? That wasn't a joke, by the way. There's actually 2 of them. I don't know. You know what? Suny Suzuki, his suave side is coming back a little bit by this point in the playthrough. We can use this bottom option, I think. Though technically the second one is a red panda plushie, which isn't... Red pandas aren't even really pandas, but we still call them pandas. Wait, are red pandas pandas? Wait, maybe they are. Maybe I'm being silly and stupid. Are red pandas pandas? Are red pandas pandas? Pandas? Are red pandas pandas? Are red pandas pandas? Is it a panda though? But are you a panda? Modern genetic evidence places it close affinity with raccoons, weasels, and skunks. It is not closely related to the giant panda, which is also a bear, though both possess elongated wrist bones or false thumbs used for gripping bamboo. So the only big difference, they do, yeah, their big similarity is that they both eat bamboo. But red pandas genetically are not like the same type of creature as like regular pandas.
Man, Chidori wasn't at the station today.
Rip Junpei.
Maybe I should check again. Nah, on second thought, I better stay put. The operation's tonight.
Junpei was literally about to leave us for some red-haired girl he found at the station. That's so in character for him.
The operation, huh? When it comes down to it, we're fighting to protect her, too. Wow. Thinking about it like that kind of fires me up.
I'm not.
Maybe we really are, like, heroes of justice.
Well, I'm not quite so sure about that.
Alright!
Red-haired characters are fire, though. You've got a point, Orca. I'll give you that. Sumire from Persona 5.
Don't move.
Huh? Wait. That voice.
Rip Junpei. You know what? I'm proud of Junpei. I'm happy for Junpei, you know? I really am.
Tonight marks the 6th full moon.
I'm proud of Junpei for finding a red-haired woman to ruin his life. Like, it's gotta happen. It had to happen at some point. I'm so happy for him. It's peak. Azeweeb gets it. Azeweeb gets the. It's a canon event, y'all. It's a canon event for Junpei's archetype, for Junpei's character archetype.
It's near Polonia Mall, I think. For some reason, I can't quite pinpoint its location.
Like, this is truly Junpei's canon event right now.
I'm trying to narrow it down, though.
Is that part of its power?
Sorry, I'm not really sure about that either.
Red-haired women are my favorite character design after white-haired guys. Hey, we've got two of them in frame right now. We've got Mitsuru and Akihiko, and there was one like 15 minutes ago too.
We have enough to go on.
Amada, did you find him?
No, I can't find Junpei-san anywhere. His backpack isn't here, so I don't think he's been home yet.
Yes, Persona is peak.
I'm not picking up a signal anywhere near the dorm either. Should I take more time to look for him, just in case?
No, it's okay. You're young. Sometimes you just get in one of those moods. For now, though, we need to focus.
I'm not sure you should be treating that so flippantly, Ikutsuki. Junpei is not home. He is not at the dorm. And it is the dark hour. Nice, Orca.
We can't afford to waste any more time. We need to get moving.
Let's go. Hold up. Did Junpei say anything about this?
I think Suny would answer this question just straight up. don't know, man. Shinjiro might be onto it.
Any luck?
Jesus Christ, the blood red fountain. Holy hell.
I only sense a faint presence. It seems so close, but I can't reach it.
All right, we can split up and search for it. There's no time to lose, so let's hurry.
Wait, please, I can do it. This is what I'm here for.
Oh man, is Fuka about to...
Feel the movement of the earth through your fingertips. Hear the answer of the wind flow through your hair. Taste the knowledge of the water on your lips.
Why is she reciting an incantation?
Tell me, Lucia, what shrouds me from the truth?
Hey, is she okay?
Don't break her concentration.
I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but like, whatever she's doing, do not interrupt it.
Some kind of web beneath us?
A web? Perhaps it's related to the old power cables underground, back when the island was still being developed. This is where the main power station was located.
Underground cables?
Yes, a large number of power cables remain underground in a sprawling network, much like a web.
Thank you, Igus, for being an encyclopedia. It has come in shockingly handy multiple times.
So that's what's interfering with her ability?
Thank you, I guess. I figured it out now. It's not that the cables are interfering. The cables themselves have been possessed by the shadow.
They what?
They what?
So, everything under our feet is part of the shadow.
No wonder you couldn't pinpoint it. It's covering this entire area.
I think the issue, Orca, is that this, like, capable... Oh my god. Alright, let me go mark off regular puns. I think the issue is more so that this used to be, like, a central power station than just there being cables underground.
How are we supposed to beat something like that?
Hiding underground, huh?
What the fuck? Junpei just got thrown.
I can't believe how easy it was to sneak up on you. Is the rest of your team this oblivious?
No, this is just Junpei's canon event.
Damn it! I can't fight back like this. This isn't funny.
Why is there everything? I can't remember the reason why it's explicitly every full moon, but yeah, it's just in time with the moon cycle.
Chidori.
I want you to do something for me. I have orders for you to pass along to your team. You can at least communicate with them, can't you?
My team? Orders?
Do as I say, and you won't be harmed. All you have to do is call off your operation. Easy, right? And not just the one tonight. All of them.
You want me to cancel the operation? No way. You're not one of them, are you?
Quit wasting time.
As I said, y'all, Junpei is going through his canon event right now.
So the shadow controls a whole underground network? This is a problem. We have no means of attack.
Your notes from previous battles mentioned a shadow that was able to take control of the monorail.
She's 100% evil. Yes, and I had to restrain my laughter because you were 1000% correct.
I'm guessing this shadow must have its own body, just like that. Let me see if I can pinpoint it. Fuka.
Even if we know where it is, we still have to get to it.
If it's abandoned, there may still be a way to enter the facility where the cables converge.
We'll see.
I It's here, in the mall.
In here?
It's inside a small chamber underground. It's rectangular, so I assume it's man-made.
Is it some sort of basement?
Wait a minute. I overheard the manager of Escapade a while back. He was saying the power supply's been acting up lately. There was a big outage because of it that forced him to cancel some important event.
An outage?
Yeah. Mentioned they remodeled the basement into a control room a while ago. Maybe we should take a look.
That's gotta be it.
Good job, Yamagishi. All right, as soon as we're ready, we'll make our move.
Are they not gonna okay. I'm so disappointed. I'm gonna give... Okay. What's up, Akihiko? So... Y'all remember when I, briefly, a moment ago, y'all remember when I, God, it was back, back when we were in Tartarus, when I said all of a sudden, like, wait a minute, I may have messed up my team comp. That is because Junpei can't join us for this fight. Remember when you were typing in the background? Yes, I do remember that. I had to do something real quick. God, yeah, so, that's why I, yeah, so... Guess what, y'all? I think we need to use the orphan team comp anyways. We have to use the orphan team comp anyways, y'all. You better not let me down, Shinjiro. Alright, there was actually something else that I thought was gonna happen in this scene. Orphan team comp. Yeah, every one of the members of the team that we have right now is an orphan. This is the true orphan team comp. It's actually, like, it's got some synergy to it. Like, Akihiko and Ken both have, like, single target and multi-target healing skills respectively. So they cover both bases while both being decent, like, attack output members as well. And when Shinjiro works, he does a lot of damage. He just doesn't hit half the time. Yeah, I guess we're going to Club Escapade.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this.
That's the Shadow's core.
Damn, it is right fucking there. We were just hanging out with a monk here last night.
The cables are feeding into its body, so it might use electricity to attack. Please, be careful.
That's a really unsubtle way of telling us that, that electricity might be its primary method of attack. Bum 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 bum.
Well, not like it changes what we usually do.
Yes, Orca, we do, but in Persona rules, oftentimes something's main attack method it doesn't always resist its main attack method.
I'll help too.
Though, to be fair, Ken also has another method of attack too, so. Alright, so let me go take a look at what I should be using. Sati might work well. Do we have anyone? Setanta as well might be nice. Let's get Setanta out. Yeah, let's get Setanta out. Because we got a resistance to electricity in that case. Alright, and let's take a look and see if electricity even works against this thing. Block. It does not. Sick. So Akihiko's mostly going to be using physical skills then. Fatal End, I mean, honestly, even though... I mean, yeah, I know Orca, but all of them have other options for attacking, so it's not like it's devastating. Jesus Christ! Initiate charging.
The enemy shadow is charging a lot of electricity inside its body.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It might be up to something. I'll analyze it on my end as well. Aragaki-senpai's shocked. It looks like he still can't move.
Baisudi gem. I'm glad I got some of these. Who goes first usually? I think it's... Neither one of them is gone yet. I think Ken's faster, usually. Yeah, I was right. And then we can use another Baisudi gem here. Bloody charge. Christ, that always... Dekaja.
How annoying.
Hermit is almost done charging up. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up, y'all. We're just gonna have to hope Shinjiro can tank this attack.
It's like the air is electrified. I've got it. The enemy gets stronger by a...
Wait, is it not gonna attack? Did we have another turn?
To stop the enemy from powering up, you'll need to attack while it's charging.
Okay, we're just gonna guard, I think. We did... Okay, that's unfortunate. Good lord, that's a long charge time. Oh. Akihiko... Shinjiro took that like a champ. We have charge. What am I doing? Yeah, a little bit. But we can now use diorama here.
Sorry about that.
And now?
Kogown. Crit rate.
This is who I am.
And then we're gonna go... Oh my goodness! Look at that damage! Shinjiro, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you for actually hitting that shot. I paid the price, y'all. I paid the price.
Didn't ask for this.
I'll end this.
Dekaja, no effect. Okay. Yeah, for real, Orca, for real. Haha. Full on blocked. Am I still charged? No, I'm not, because I missed that attack. Shame. Truly shame. Diorama.
Guess I owe you.
I'm just gonna use Akihiko to keep Shinjiro going.
it now. Give them my strength. Now.
All right, watch this, y'all. Let's see. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use Shinjiro's.
Let's do this. Me handle this.
Woo! Look at that damage. Accuracy up, incredible. Yo, look at that! We got a trophy for that! Tetracarn. So that's gonna physical. Because I can. Oh damn, that did a lot of damage. I wanted to just take off its physical resistance, but that did a lot more damage than I expected. And then, just in the interest of making sure we damage it enough. There we go. Yeah, we shorted it out. Love that block. Love that block. Alright, I did charge, which means now I can torrent shot with Suny, which is good. So long as this hits. Nice, okay. Decent chunk of damage. Do we need to heal right now? We could stand to heal, I think. It's weird. Akihiko is being the healer right now. I usually don't think of him as being a healer role, but shorted it out. Nice vocal typo.
You ready for this?
I mean, I was doing that intentionally, I think. I'm pretty sure I said that on purpose.
The enemy shadow is charging up now.
I'll take care of this. Go, Didn't ask for this.
Keep it together.
You short circuit something. To short it is like a short circuit. So you basically fry the circuit. So we it's not an exact analog, but it's
You've stopped the enemy from powering up.
We're done for.
and then we'll do Blade of Fury. Okay. Shinjiro is actually getting attacks off. We'd love to see it. Oh man. And if we have an assault signal I can use, what I want to do first is diorama on Shinjiro, and then I want to see if we can do an assault signal real quick with Ken so that we can get a big attack off here. Because Fuka's buffs have worn off. Okay, we got these. Tarukaja Potato. Raises and allies. Agility Sutra, Empowering Sutra. Lagging Sutra. Attack Mirror, Magic Mirror. No, we do not. In that case, I'm just going to toss a Tarukaja Potato on Shinjiro. As long as Shinjiro keeps hitting, y'all. Initiate charging, so now we need to do damage. Dang, we stopped it immediately. Diorama on... Even though it would make more sense to use it on Suny... Oh... It's a safer bet to use it on Suny, but we're kind of relying on the healing to keep Shinjiro's damage output up, so we'll keep it like this for now. It's using primarily,
You ready for this?
as long as it keeps using primarily electric skills, the protagonist should be alright. It was too much to hope for. It was too much to hope for. It was too much to hope for, y'all. He got 2 or 3 good attacks off. We can't expect him to make all of them, right?
Yes, you're my friends.
Our persona's ready. Nemesis!
We can do this.
Bloody charge. Actually, I should have done something else there. Something slightly different. Initiate charging, that's fine. What we're gonna do instead is start popping these theurgies. We are gathered here to remember our friend insert name because I forgot. Rip his hits. Rip the hits. Diorama on Shinjiro.
Guess I owe you.
Will this work?
And then with, yeah, we can just go ahead and use Ken's theurgy as well.
Spears ready. Eat this.
Nice, alright. Decent chunk of damage. Accelerated charging.
This is different from how it's been charging up till now. It's powered up significantly. Everyone, hang in there.
Okay.
I'll show him.
Come on!
Love that. Love that damage output. Nice. Alright, it doesn't seem like we can interrupt this one, so we're gonna Terra Spark. Damn, that was not insubstantial. Nice. That was not too hard. That was not too hard at all. To be fair, I feel like this one's pretty easy as long as the protagonist has some sort of lightning resistance. Like, that lightning immunity really does wonders. Resist fire. Shift boost. That is a good one. Sharp student. That's a good one. I guess we'll skip resist fire, even though that is a pretty good skill.
New skill, huh?
We finally got Mazionga. It took us so long, but we finally got Mazionga on. Tetrakarn, Counter-Strike, nice. Literally 0 magic skills I see. I think that's the only battle, actually.
Anymore. Nice work, everyone. Oh, by the way, I think I sensed Junpei-kun earlier. He's back at the dorm, but something felt off. The chairman's there too, so he should be okay, but we should hurry back.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
It looks like they've completed their operation.
What? You can tell?
I see it. They're Medea's eyes.
Is your persona named Medea?
Medea?
My friend.
Hidori?
That's not important. Why didn't you call off the operation? Is your mission worth your life? Dying is what people fear the most.
He's got a knife!
Is it not?
Well, I've never actually given anyone orders before. They wouldn't listen to me. Even if I tried. You see, I'm not really the one in charge.
So, you were lying earlier? Why? I don't understand.
Hey, can you tell me one thing? Was it all just an act?
I don't really feel like she was acting. She was very standoffish towards you.
The way we met at the station, that cut on your hand, the drawings.
What's even more crazy is how I believed
Setting me
it. Oh, my friend, he's got a knife. A statement from his former life when he was easy but alone. Beside him was an empty throne, but what of silver silken gaze? Silken silver blade. Affix his gaze, his features stayed. Me when I switch the words, because I can't speak English.
Now that I think about it, a real cut wouldn't have disappeared that fast. I see how it is.
As I said, y'all, this is Junpei's canon event.
That was...
Junpei!
They're back already?
Fast as fuck, boy.
An evoker? She's a persona user?
The fucking... The way she pulled that gun. Oh my god.
Medea, come.
Chidori, no!
A little bit of trigger happy havoc. You know what I'm saying?
Senpai, her evoker!
No! Give it back!
Akihiko picking up that evoker was so anticlimactic. He just kind of leaned over and grabbed it.
Sorry, but we can't let you use this.
What's all the fuss about? When did she?
Ikutsuki, what the fuck were you doing? You've been here this whole time and you had no... Oh my god.
Aegis, restrain her.
Understood.
Medea! I didn't even sense her until now. This is the only thing I can do, and yet...
Fuka.
Even we couldn't sense her. She must have the ability to conceal her presence. I certainly didn't have the slightest clue she was here.
Uh-huh.
I have a number of questions for you. Are you a member of that group called Strega?
I'm not afraid of dying.
Chidori?
Medea, I'm...
It looks like she's too emotionally unstable for an interrogation. Let's check in on her later, after she's had some time to calm down.
I'll go ahead and arrange a hospital room for her. She'll have to be placed under watch, but I'm sure she understands.
Good lord, the PlayStation is whirring right now.
Chidori.
You know what's gonna happen now? Mentally unstable. Like, she's not answering questions coherently right now is the issue, I think.
I'll ask you one more time. Is Chidori your real name? What kind of organization is Strega? Are there others besides you three?
Hey! Wait, Junpei! You're not supposed to be here, remember?
Chidori!
Oh, wow. That is... I don't think we've gotten that expression out of Junpei before.
Junpei! Sorry. He wouldn't stop asking about where she was.
How are you feeling? Looks like you calmed down now.
I mean, where does she go? That's a better question. We do not know where she lives. We do not know if she has a home.
She certainly has. In fact, she won't say a word. Maybe we should confiscate her sketchbook, too.
Come on, you don't have to go that far. Taking that away isn't gonna make her talk.
To be fair, I don't really know why they decided to go straight to a hospital, but that was the decision made.
I'm not so sure. She was quite upset when we took her evoker. Speaking of which, where did you get your hands on that?
Gia.
Give it back to me! I want her back!
Hey, didn't I tell you not to bring that up?
What else am I supposed to do? I'll have someone else try next time.
Why? Why did you take her from me? Tia.
Takeba, call a nurse. We're done for today. I'll let Ikutsuki-san know we're having difficulties.
Oh, okay. Come on, Junpei. Let's go.
Chidori. What happened to you?
Alright, so, fucking, unfortunately, the thing that I thought was going to happen during that scene did not, which is very, very sad, and so I'm just gonna bring it up now. Turns out, there is actually, like a canon, there's a little bit of a fun little Easter egg, involving, if you all remember, when we were talking about where the shadow was, Shinjiro mentioned that he had heard from the owner of Club Escapade that they had a power issue, and as a result, there was an event that had to be canceled. Now, it turns out that this event is something that players of Persona 4 will actually know about. Because, I don't know how many of you all remember this, those of you who were watching during Persona 4, but, one Rise Kujikawa mentions doing an event on Tatsumi Port Island, when they come here for their school trip. From what I have been able to gather, that event is, when Rise mentions that, is intended to refer to what happened at Club Escapade. Remember, she says something to the effect of the club owners owe me a favor? So that right there is actually intended to be in reference to her show. Call me Master Uguay. My time is... Yes! We got it! We got the Wige for Rise! Which means we can mark off both the return of a long-gone inside joke, and I think we can mark off name puns as well. So, if it wasn't clear, when I was clacking away at my keyboard, I was trying to orchestrate this whole thing with Pumpkin. But I thought they were going to... that depends, CD. Do you know if we've gotten... I can't remember personally if this has happened yet, but do you remember if we've gotten row 4, column 4 yet? But yeah, no, I was trying to orchestrate Pumpkin's grand arrival to make that joke this entire stream. But they didn't name drop her. I was so sad. I thought they were gonna name drop... So, for context, alright, fair enough, CD. I don't remember doing so, which is weird for me, but... I have been sitting here watching stream fucking silently since it began. I'm so sorry, Pumpkin. I wish the joke had been more well formed. I told Pumpkin about this. Okay, here's the context, right? Here's the context. When I was, like, doing research for the stream description tonight, I noticed this little detail, which is that event is supposed to be tied to Rise, right? And so I assumed, it being on the wiki and all, that it was actually going to show up in the remake. Like, I didn't remember it happening in the original game, because I never made that connection before. But I was like, oh, I assume they must have... Like, considering we're in the modern era of Persona at this point, they probably added a line in about Rise to, like, tie the games together. That's what I was thinking. And so I was fully convinced that there was going to be an actual name drop for Rise, and I wasn't going to have to fucking bring it up myself. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Unfortunately, Persona wasn't cool enough for that. I'm a little bit tilted about this. I'm just a little bit tilted about this. But yeah, that was what was supposed to happen. And so in preparation for that, I texted Pumpkin before stream. And I'm gonna read off what I texted. At an unspecified time during stream, can I ask you to drop in and wait for a very specific moment to send a message? This message being "We gay for Rise," Pumpkin's signature line. And so I had this planned out since the beginning. So anytime you heard me clacking away at my keyboard was me trying to orchestrate this little bit with Pumpkin. And it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm so mad. I'm actually so mad about this. Why couldn't they? It would have been so cool if they named dropped Rise, dude. It would have been so cool. Come on. Like, I don't think anyone would have cared that it wasn't exactly the original script. You could have added in, like, a single line. It would have been so cool. Anyways. As you can see, I'm just a little bit angry. You know what we're going to do real quick? We're going to do vending machines, I think, because I don't believe we've done that yet this week. Yep, okay. Let me go do vending machines. Let me go mark that off on the bingo board. And shockingly, we still do not have a bingo. We still don't have a bingo. What is this? What about CD? Do you think we've gotten a row 2, column 3? What about row 2, column 3? Rise is how you pronounce that. Rise. I overemphasize say, so it rhymes with gay a little bit better, but it's Rise. I don't think we have. God damn it, we're so close. We are within 1 square of a bingo in 3 different directions right now. I'm actually peeved. I'm actually so peeved about this. It could have been so cool. Anyways, I'm still mad that my joke didn't work as well as I hoped, but at least we got Pumpkin in to say "we gay for Rise," so, you know, it's alright. It's alright in the end. Everything will be alright in the end. Oh no, not Rise. Not Rise. It's a Japanese name, so it's pronounced with multiple syllables. Everything will be alright in the end. I'm not gonna lie, that's a Weezer reference, CD. And newly also a Porter Robinson reference as well, because he also uses a similar line in Nurture. Though he phrases it slightly differently. He phrases it, pretty sure that's Jukebox. Everything will be alright in the end. From what song? Am I losing my mind? Like, actually, what song? No, it's a song title? Everything will be alright in the end? The 7th song of the debut is Victoria. self-titled? The seventh song of self-titled is The One. It's definitely, oh my god, sixth song. I'm pretty sure that's, god damn it. I'm pretty sure that's, da-da, tell me what you're thinking about me. Da-da. Why am I literally can only not remember the name of the song. Diane, there we go. Quotes point. What? To be honest, y'all, I'm planning on just going ahead and wrapping up the stream here since we just got to the end of a big moment. But, Leo, I'm fucking with you. Okay. Alright. You had me doubting my Jukebox the Ghost knowledge. You had me doubting it. I was losing my mind. It's a shame we don't have gaslighting on this bingo board. Because that was a successful CD gaslight right there. What's your banger off of the pumpkinism, Docs? But yeah, what are we gonna do next time? We've got the event with Elizabeth to do next time. Walk your pumpkin spice, vanilla, blonde-haired, blue eyes, fuck ugly, wheat and rye farming ass back to Olive Garden and accept that's the furthest from the North Pole you'll ever be able to cursorily understand to any degree. Wow! Right for the throat. Well put, well said, Pumpkin. Elizabeth. Yes, Orca understands the Elizabeth hype. Orca understands. But yeah, we can maybe do Elizabeth next stream. I think we might have... Yeah, we've got more Mitsuru stuff to do, it looks like. Is that going to be tomorrow? Is that when we want to start with that? I don't know. Oh, no, it's a Sunday, so we're going to want to go hang out with Akinari. Yeah, so I think that's where we're at right now. You know what? I'd block out of shame. I'd block out of shame. But for real though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring things to a close. They called me George H because of my W. Bush. And with that, I'm gonna bring things to a close. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a blast tonight. We had a lot of fun. I'm going to bed, y'all. Pumpkin can explain it if she wants. I'm not gonna. I'm pretty sure I only understand by proximity to Pumpkin, so... regardless, though, let me go over stream schedule real quick. We should be doing D&D tomorrow night. As far as I know, I'm going to try and do Celeste on Thursday this week. There is, I can't guarantee it because there's still some, I still got, like, a few more assignments I got to get in, but I'm really hoping I'll have it all squared away on time, so here's hoping. Please, please, please. By Sabrina Carpenter. On Friday, we will be doing another In Stars and Time stream, and a week from today on Sunday, we'll be doing another Persona stream. I think that takes care of it. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone so much for watching. We had Pumpkin, we had Azeweave, we had Orca, we had CD. I believe that was everyone, but if I missed you, I still appreciate you, and if you were lurking, I appreciate you as well. Please, please, please like the Tally Hall song. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm leaving. Oh, you're right. Orca wasn't here. It was fucking Dex. I'm going to bed, y'all. I'm going to bed. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time.
Ciao.